Hey guys, how you guys doing this morning? So I just realized it's Saturday now, and I never caught you up on our trip to Fresno on Thursday. So I thought I'd just do a quick impromptu video and sort of share what we saw, see if it's tying into this story that I've been sort of sharing with real estate, getting a little softer and the like. So went down to Fresno, needed to see a couple of jobs, right? Some of the teams working on, so we did that. There's that two-house combo that I think I did do a video on. It's coming along nicely. They had basically sort of gutted it last time in the video. Now they're doing the prep work, right, which is all the tedious work to make sure that gets ready for spraying. They may have sprayed yesterday, but probably Monday, if I'm guessing right. So that property is going to start coming together really well. Again, it's going to be a solid opportunity for an investor. It's like getting one house for 125K each because they're legit side by side, all that stuff. So it's a great deal. Then we went and saw the triplex that we have that's already in escrow. Looks like it'll probably close this month. I wouldn't be heartbroken if it closed next month, right? Tax season and all that. So, but I will do what's right for the buyer. They're ready to get going on the first one. So if it closes next week, wonderful. Then we're currently refining a bunch of properties. That actually seems to be going really well. There was a time where nobody would finance this other than private and hard money, and it seems like that's unlocking. So we're refining out of a lot of the sort of 9, 10, 12% debt that we accumulated during kind of 2010 through 13 maybe. And they were small balances, so they weren't very big. Their payments were in the hundreds, so they were tiny. And frankly, they weren't worth the paperwork until now. So we found someone that's doing it. As you know, we're conservative, so we're not increasing our monthly expense. We're raising LTV on some and then paying off others. So we're going to be even in a stronger financial position, in my opinion. Then for all the properties we saw, we went down with a list of 10 kind of properties that I kind of felt were our targets. Anything from several single-family homes. I think the largest we saw this time was a fourplex. The fourplex was a hard no. It's going to be, frankly, it's going to get overbid. It came on the market. It's kind of in the right area of town. It's actually right near a fourplex that I own, like half a block away. It's just going to get overbid, and it's going to be a big job for someone in probably months. So I'm going to pass on that just because I don't like competition, as you guys know. Bidding wars, egos, stupid things happen. There was another really, the agent did a great job on another property, took a great picture of it, which was intriguing. And then you drive by it, it's kind of between these two buildings, set back, not the greatest location, busy street. So that's a hard no. And I seem to recall, I had the list right here. So those were the two hard no's, and then everything else we bid on. So we bid on 8 properties, right? I need to get some more inventory. I'm getting more and more buyers saying, I like this pride of ownership. I want this turnkey model working. So rest assured, we're bidding on things now. We did 8 offers. So we'll let you know what happens probably over the next week. As you might suspect, I don't pay list price, and so none of these offers are at list. I think the closest to list was 10% below. Most were 20. So if it was 100, I bid 80. And then several of them were like 30 or 35%. So again, I'm looking for that, those 1 or 2 opportunities where the seller just wants out. I've looked for ones that have gone in and out of escrow. I've looked for ones that have been on the market a while. I don't want all 8. Could I get them all done? Probably. But I'm bidding at a level that I expect. I actually expect the 8 that we bid on, I expect 6 to frankly not even respond. And then I'm hoping 2 respond and we get 1. That's kind of the ratios I've seen. So I think that's happening. Also know that, that December is traditionally slow. So even in a seller's market, December is slow. And you never know if there's a seller that needs to close this tax year. So I like to take my shots in the middle of the month and see what happens, because we could close by the 31st if required. And, maybe we'll find 1 or 2. In addition to that, I think it's fair to say there's this nice house that I've been following for a while. I've actually took a run at about 5 months ago. It's been listed for 259 forever, or 269, something like that. And I bid 200 on it. I think I said 5 months ago. Got told flat out no. It's still there, so I did submit an offer on that one. This is there's this street in Fresno that's, I don't know, beautiful. I don't know how else to call it. And I've always wanted a property on that street, so I'm taking a shot. It would be by far the cheapest house sold on that street for years, and I'm just trying to see if the sellers want out. So you never know. Again, I don't expect them to respond, but if they do, we'll definitely do some walkthroughs of that one, because that'll be beautiful. So in the end, just want to let you know that we're seeing, we're out there trying to get some more inventory for you. Any of these would be, great to turn around and make pride of ownership. So I will let you guys know what transpires over the next week. Have a great day.